In 1898, Wilmington, North Carolina, located in eastern Carolina, where the Cape Fear River entered into the Atlantic Ocean, was a prosperous port town. Almost two-thirds of its population was black, with a small but significant middle class. Black businessmen dominated the restaurant and barbershop trade and even owned tailor shops and drugstores. Many black people held jobs as firemen, policemen, and civil servants. A good feeling between races existed as long as the white Democrat controlled the state politically. But when the coalition of predominantly white publicists and black Republicans defeated the Democrats in 1896 and won political control of the state, Democrats vowed revenge in 1898.
Miss Rebecca Felton of Georgia gave a speech before the Agricultural Society where she spoke out in favor of the widespread lynching of African American men in order to protect white women. Alexander Manley published an editorial in Daily Record responding to her speech, which had been published in the Wilmington Messenger. She had suggested that blacks preyed on white women.
A mob sets Manly's newspaper office on fire, and a riot erupted. Whites began to gun down blacks on the street. Harry Hayden, one of the rioters, stated that many of the mobs were respectable citizens. The men who took their shotguns and cleared the niggers out of the office yesterday were not a mob of plug ugliness. They were men of property, intelligence, cultural, clergymen, lawyers, bankers, and merchants. They are not a mob. They are revolutionaries assassinating a scare and a riot. By the next day, the killing ended. Officially, 25 blacks died, but hundreds more may have been killed. Their bodies was dumped into the river.
I was born by a river, oh man, in this little old tent, oh, just like this river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know, change has gotta come now. Ooh, yes it is now, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's been too hard living, oh man, and I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there.